Mahmoud Ahmed was born on May 8, 1941, in the Mercado district of Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, into a family of Gurage ancestry. Growing up in a working-class environment, he took on odd jobs at a young age, shining shoes, helping his father who worked as a handyman, and later, working at the Arizona Club in Addis Ababa where he washed dishes and did other manual work. It was in this milieu of nightlife, Ethiopian radio broadcasts, and the vibrant club scene of Addis that Mahmoud's musical instincts were first awakened. He listened to radio broadcasts, picked up melodies, and absorbed the rhythms of urban life in Ethiopia. In the early 1960s, a pivotal moment arrived. While working at the Arizona Club, one night when the lead singer of the club's house band didn't show up, Mahmoud stepped in, sang a few songs, and won the audience's acclaim. Soon after, in 1962, he joined the celebrated Imperial Bodyguard Band, one of Ethiopia's premier ensembles at the time. He remained part of that group for around a decade until 1974, learning his craft amidst some of the top musicians in the country. This experience grounded him in the golden age of Ethiopian popular music, a period in the 1960s-70s when Ethiopian music blended indigenous forms with jazz, funk, soul, and other global influences. As Mahmoud's career advanced into the 1970s, he began to record widely. His albums such as Almas, 1973, with the Ibex Band, Alema, 1974, and especially Ere Mela Mela, 1975, became classics of the Ethiopian music scene. What set Mahmoud apart was his remarkable vocal style, a soaring, emotive voice capable of conveying deep nostalgia and longing, especially through the Ethiopian Tezeta genre, loosely, songs of memory or longing, but also delivering dance-friendly funk, jazz, and soul-inflected tracks. He worked with top bands such as the Ibex Band and later Roha Band, and his recordings fused Ethiopian pentatonic melodies with horns, funk rhythms, jazz arrangements, creating a sound that was rooted in Ethiopia but cosmopolitan in reach. By the 1970s, Mahmoud was already a major star within Ethiopia, but his international profile took off in the mid-1980s. In 1986, the Belgian label Cram Discs released Ere Mela Mela, drawn from earlier recordings, introducing Mahmoud's music to European audiences. In the 1990s and later, the French label Buda Music's Ethiopiques series reissued many of his seminal tracks, and as a result, Mahmoud gained a global audience among world music fans. He toured internationally, performed in Europe and the Americas, and became one of the most recognized Ethiopian musicians outside Ethiopia. Mahmoud's contributions to Ethiopian culture and world music have been formally recognized. In July 2016, he was awarded France's Officer of the Order of Arts and Letters, Ordre des Arts et des Lettres, for his cultural impact. He received the BBC World Music Award in 2007. Even decades into his career, Mahmoud continued to perform, releasing music, and remaining active in Ethiopia's music scene. His legacy deeply embedded in the cultural fabric of the country. He helped define and popularize an Ethiopian sound that fused traditional Ethiopian music with jazz, funk, soul, and global styles, thereby helping to place Ethiopia on the map of world music. His songs remain beloved in Ethiopia and among the diaspora. They are played at social events, weddings, celebrations, and have become part of collective memory. He also built a bridge between the local and the global, a singer rooted in Addis Ababa's streets, but whose recordings reached listeners in Europe, North America, and beyond. Beyond music, anecdotal reports mention his engagement in visual art, drawing, and illustration, and his simple, humble life and devotion to his craft. Despite his fame, Mahmoud is often described as modest, rooted in his neighborhood, and deeply connected to his Ethiopian cultural heritage. His early life of hardships, from shining shoes to working manual jobs, is frequently referenced as part of his narrative of resilience and authenticity. Mahmoud Ahmed matters because he is more than just an entertainer. He is a cultural icon. His work captures a moment in Ethiopian history, urbanizing Addis Ababa, the golden age of Ethiopian popular music, the crossroads of local tradition and global influence. His voice carries a nostalgia, a longing, the sense of Tezeta, which resonates deeply for Ethiopians and for world music listeners alike. In many ways, when people talk about Ethiopian popular music's global reach, Mahmoud is a key reference.